All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, as always, I'd love to give all the praises, honor, and the glory to YAHAWAH Ba'Hashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'Hashem Rakah Kodesh. Double honors to the apostles and unto the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, who taught me this truth. And honors to the brethren in the Akim that has been pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And to Wadi YAHAWAH Ba'Hashem YAHAWASHI for allowing me to come back with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be it's going to be going off from the book of Psalms 91. Only with that eye shall I behold to see the reward of the wicked. And what brought me to making this lesson was a song in which I've had on my song list. And I've listened to, over and over, and, at first it was just a song and I was like, hey, it's a good song. You know what I mean? And then I listened to the words, and I listened to them before, but it didn't come to mind at the time. I was watching some lessons and then, just of brothers, talking about the redemption, the salvation of YAHAWAH and how that's going to come and how that will be. And the song lyrics in the song, really, as soon as I heard it, I was like, bam, that's a lesson, And right now it's it's 3:20 in the morning, and that's actually the name of the song right there. Bruno Mars and Anderson Bach, I guess you would say, Silk Sonic Blast Off. Okay. That's the name of the song. And then you also got Mr. Joe L. Biden. Mr. Joe L. Biden, falling down. I sent some brothers this little. I got another video uploading at the moment, but I sent brothers, or one brother. I'm gonna send the other brother picture I seen, and it was just funny as hell, because he took a fall when he was given at the the Biden trembles during Air Force commencements ceremony. I don't know if it will let me. I mean, I could click on it, but I don't know if they'll let the screen be how it is sideways. But yeah, this shit was hilarious. And but it was it was funny. Through the spirit, if I'll edit the video and I'll put it in the I'll put it in here, so you guys can see I seen it. Just you can go to Joe Rogan's Instagram, and it's right there. You can't miss it. It was hilarious. But he's fallen, and that's what that represents. This place falling, But the lyrics of this song, I believe I have them pulled up right here. And it says here, I ain't gonna sing it, but I'll just read it just as it is. It says, clouds are blowing and don't know where we going, but we're levitating up in this room. And it says, all these colors, just like rainbows in summer, got us smiling like our dreams just came true. And it says, I took a little something to get here. Yeah. And it says, I got a little bar if you ready. We can have it all. And it says, oh, let us tiptoe to a magical place. Blast off and kiss the moon tonight. And watch the world go crazy from outer space. And it says, blast off into the sky. Now, this is the main, right here, focus. Because it says, watch the world go crazy. And see, before the elect get beamed up, it's gonna get a little crazy out here, all right? It's gonna get wild, all right? It's gonna get crazy, baby. But and that's just the perilous times, because when you go to matter of fact, let's just grab it, 2 Timothy 3:1, and it says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come," and that's right. Key word, perilous. All right, this word perilous. This is the fella, right there. Now, when you go the definition of perilous.
Here's the definition of perilous: full of danger or risk.
That's right. So the definition of perilous is full of danger, risk, dangerous, which is likely to cause problems or to have adverse consequences. Fright or fraught with danger, or fright, yeah, hazardous, very risky, dangerous, okay, risky, full of the possible danger, failure, or loss, unsafe, not safe, dangerous, treacherous, it says of ground, water, conditions, etc., hazardous, because of the presenting hidden or unpredictable dangers.
Precarious,
dependent on change, uncertain, vulnerability,
vulnerable,
vulnerable, forgive me. Come on. Susceptible to physical or emotional attack or harm, because that see now, what was that?
vulnerable.
So you people are gonna be physically and emotionally attacked, okay? And the one that's gonna hurt the most, or is gonna be the main factor to get to you, to get to the physical part, it's gonna be the emotional, because majority of people's minds, they're weak. Very fragile, very weak, easy to fold, okay? Like a stale taco, all right? Uncertain, the not able to rely on, not known, or defiant. Uncertain, critical of a situation or problem, having the potential to become how do you pronounce that word?
Disastrous.
Yeah, man, that's something. That is something. Uh-oh. Well, you brothers get the point. That's what the word perilous goes into, and you look it up in the blue letter, which, man, I keep on forgetting. I need to get this. I need to get that blue letter on my. Cause I have it on my tablet, on my laptop, or tablet. Forgive me, but I ain't got it on my cell phone. So I'll remember to, Lord's will, I'll remember after this lesson to download it, and then I get some shut eye and wake up in the next several hours. But nevertheless, perilous times. When you look up this word in the blue letter, it goes into dangerous, risky, or no, it goes into very fierce, savage, hard times, man, and that's what's coming to this place. The Most High is going to be bringing some terrible times, a time of trouble such as never was. Daniel 12:1, and it says, "And at that time Michael," which this ain't talking about Michael Jordan, this ain't talking about Michael Jackson, nor is it talking about Mike Tyson, all right? This is talking about Michael the Archangel, which he is an angel, an angelic force, all right? The general, really, see, but the one that's going to take his, the one who's going to lead the way this time is going to be YAHAWASHI, okay? Because Michael, he's a powerful angel, He's an angel of war. And when you look up when you look up his name in the Hebrew for Michael is Ma'aka'Allah, which means godlike or like the Most High. Okay, that's why when you look at Michael Jordan, when you look at I think there's an interview of Larry Bird. When I believe he scored I think he scored like 63 points on Larry Bird in the playoffs. And Larry Bird was brought to remembrance of that game, and when he was at an old age, and he said that wasn't Michael Jordan. He said that was God. Matter of fact, let me see if I could see if that comes up. Larry Bird says Michael Jordan was God playing basketball.
According to Inscape, I would never have called him the greatest player I'd ever seen if I didn't mean it, Bird told the Boston Globe. It's just God disguised as Michael Jordan.
Yeah, man. He said this was when he was 86, man. Michael Jordan, I think that's when he started playing. All right. I mean, that was when he was a rookie. And this is Larry Bird himself, which I believe, yes, this guy right here, this Edomite looking fella here, right? I believe he's a Jake, man, because this guy, you watch his highlights, man, that boy, hey, man, he bad in the bone. He got down, man. Yet he ran into Michael Jordan, right? He ran into Ma'aka'Allah, and he was godlike on the floor. That's why, like, when you look at certain, like, okay. Like when you look at Michael Jordan, I think all you gotta do is put in Michael Jordan flying, literally. Yeah, flying. Go to the images, man. How the fuck? Hold on. How the fuck can somebody look at it? This is when he jumped from the free throw. This was I believe this was 1986, I believe. In the slam dunk contest, man. This motherfucker jumped from here to there, and he flew all the way down to here. I don't know if you can see my marker, but flew like right over here, man, and just smiled right after. The dude was godlike. Okay, he was godlike. Hey, look, they already got him with them angels. He got with them angel wings, baby. And he did all kind. That's why they call him Air Jordan, because when whenever you renting like bike or whatever, even in a like super fast race car, hey man, you gonna catch air. Well, guess what? Michael Jordan, he caught air, or he just flew, or he was just that dude. He just flew, and that's who YAHAWASHI is gonna be coming back with. He's gonna be coming back with Michael, and he's gonna get down. All right, when Michael comes with YAHAWASHI and the rest of the thousands of heaven, which are the angels, he ain't gonna be looking at YAHAWASHI. He ain't gonna like, tap him on the arm like, hey, so what did I do again? Like, what are we doing? I forgot. No, Michael's just gonna get crazy on you, on the majority of you people, man. But it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince was standing for the children, or Slakia, stand for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, okay, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. See, but there's going to be a time of trouble, such as never was. And the book of Matthew goes into this. The book of Luke goes into this. Like when you go to the book of Matthew, I believe, what's that, 24? Or, no. 21. It's Matthew 24 and 21. and there shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. See, so the times that are going to become is going to be, it's going to be unspeakable, man. You're going to be seeing things that, hey, the Most High is going to bring terrors, man. Hey, he's the king of terrors, man. He's going to be bringing your worst nightmare upon you, man. What's that? The book of Luke, or the book of Lucas. Was that 21 and 12? Salaki, let me see if I. Come on, where's it at? I believe it's kind of, it might be towards the beginning. Or, hold on. There's a certain script, it flees my mind right now. But, well, anyways, let me just grab this one in the book of Luke 21. Maybe I just read past it. Maybe the Lord will have to where I just lock right in it. Matter of fact, let's just start here at verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear. See, so men's hearts are going to be failing them, giving up on them for the fear, for the fear of what? For the fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with power and great glory. And that's right. And that's how the Lord's going to be coming, man, with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Nigh. Okay? Alright, these things are coming, man. The Most High is going to send this. Matter of fact, let me grab this. The book of Jeremiah, right? And this is a fire, like when people say or people ask, like, oh, what's going to come upon the earth? Huh? Well, you just got to bring out this, man. This will seal the deal on that ass. They ain't going to have nothing to say after this. This is Jeremiah 11 and 11. Therefore, thus saith the Lord. So the Lord right here. This is when you hear this, man, you better have the ears open, both. Okay. Therefore, thus saith the Lord. It says, behold, I will bring evil. Okay? Evil. Alright? Alright. Salaki, brothers. This is the book of, or not the book, but, you know, the reason I laugh because there was this, I mean, it wasn't funny, but just the little clip it was. Not the situation, but there was this woman, and she was being asked on the streets, just, you know, just some wicked shit. And just the shit that came out of her mouth, you were just like, what the fuck, man? Like, you know, you wanted to see her be put to death in that very moment, you know, committing adultery. And that's the majority of you women. You commit adultery, man. You all wicked, and a lot of you're gonna taste death. Okay. But Salakia. But the clip went out. The clip went to this SpongeBob clip of I don't know if it was Mermaid or Barnacle Boy Man or whatever the fuck. but he got slapped in the face because he was just, I don't know, he was just in La La Land, and then he points his finger in the air and he's like, evil, you know, and it was just like, yeah, that is evil. That's wicked as hell. Now, when you look up definition of evil,
Here's the definition of evil. Profoundly immoral and wicked.
wicked, baby, you know, wicked, bad, wrong, morally wrong, wrongful, okay, more immoral, right?
Immoral.
Immoral, sinful, ungodly, unholy, foul, all right? Not Raoul, but foul. All right, vile, which is disgusting, extremely unpleasant, base, the low part, or it, or okay, that's just going to something else. Malice, or malicious,
Malicious.
characterized by malice, intending or intended to do harm. Which, fuck, man, that's sinister. To give the impression that something harmful or evil is happening or will happen. Okay? And then, oh man, they just go on and on, man. Dark, monstrous. I mean, I'm pretty sure insidious is up in here, right? I know that word's no bueno. Matter of fact, let's look it up. Definition of insidious.
Here's the definition of insidious. Proceeding in a gradual, subtle way, but with harmful effects.
Damn. So like a snake. Like sneaking, because the snake sneaks up on his prey. And man, when you watch them, like one good snake to watch, you know, sometimes when I'm, you know, gonna go to rest, I'll put on like some animal show or something. Not Animal Planet, but just something that has to do with animals. I'll get interested, and then I'll drowse away into my rest. And then, but I remember there was this one where the viper, which when you look at this animal, the viper.
Here's the definition of viper. A venomous snake with large hinged fangs, typically having a broad head and stout body, with dark patterns on a lighter background.
And that just seems like the devil, you know? But when you go to the images, I mean, this thing looks wild. This thing looks crazy. No, there's a viper snake in a fucking car. But look at that thing. Look at that thing. That thing look crazy, man. Look at that. Look at that. Imagine that staring at you. Trying to take a bite at you. What was that, Steve Irwin? Is that Steve Irwin? I don't think it is. Nigga's dead anyways. Don't matter. But look at these things are wild. You know, crazy. But they are very camouflage. And they don't miss. They're pretty accurate, you know. They're very accurate. And they wait at the right moment to take their prey, and when they do, it's a wrap. It's a little chicken wrap for them, you know. You know, but that viper, you know, it seems like, you know, seems nothing crazy, but it'll get you. I mean, it looks crazy to be honest, but you know, it'll get your ass. We're going back to our Slovakia. Definition of insidious.
Here's the definition of insidious. Proceeding in a gradual, subtle way, but with harmful effects.
Gradual, which the word gradual goes in taking place or progress slowly or by a decrease. Now it says gradually, right? Now when you go to, let me finish this, it says, therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which is nothing good, very bad in bad times. And it says upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. So you're not going to be able to escape this, man. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. See? Because the Most High, when he withdraws his mercy, he's going to become the most cold-blooded entity out there. He ain't going to care who or who you are, man. You know, if he ain't for you or you ain't for him, if you ain't for him, that means you against him, man. And if he ain't for you, he's against you. Okay? And that's why it says here, when you read on verse 12, then shall the cities of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem go and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense, which our people do this to this very day. But speaking of the gods, which our people worship, they shall not save them at all in the time of their trouble. No matter what, they ain't gonna save them, man. That's why when you go to the book of Judges, what's that? Judges 14? Is it 14? Or is it 12? Come on, what is it? Go cry unto the gods ye have chosen. Judges 10:14. Okay, there it is. It's a little off. It's a lot. Judges 10 and 14, and it says, sorry, 13, yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. But we just read in Jeremiah 11:11 that, or 11 and 12, they ain't gonna save them at all in the time of their trouble, in the time of their tribulation. Okay, at all. Matter of fact, let me grab this one as well. 2 Ezra 1 and 25, and it says here, seeing ye have forsaken me, I will also forsake you. So like, seeing ye have forsaken me, I will forsake you also. When ye desire me to be gracious unto you, I shall have no mercy upon you. Meaning the Lord, he ain't gonna have no pity, man. Okay. Matter of fact, let's grab this. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. And it says, 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You see that? So you're not going to be escaped in any of these things that are going to come upon you people, man. And these things to come are going to be for the wicked, because the scriptures talk about in the book of Isaiah 13, I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Okay? And when all these things come to pass, the dead in the Mashiach are going to be the ones that rise. And they're going to see, they're going to be the ones that are going to be risen up first. All right, and they're going to be forever with the Lord. And they're going to be the ones that are going to be seeing the reward of the wicked, which I believe that's Psalms 91 and 8. Yes. Only with thine eyes shall thou behold to see the reward of the wicked, because they're going to be caught up in the clouds, okay, and meet the Lord in the air. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians 4 and 13. But I will not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, meaning the ones that died in the faith, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. For if we believe that YAHAWASHI died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in YAHAWASHI will the Heavenly Father bring with them. For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the day of the Lord, Adawan, shall not prevent them which are asleep. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, and with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet of the Heavenly Father, and the dead in the Mashiach shall rise first. You see that? Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, meaning the chariots, and meet the Lord in the air. And so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. Okay? And those are comforting words right there. And going back to that song, Blast Off, Bruno Mars. when you go to that song, when you go to those lyrics that I read earlier, it says, and it says, oh, let us tiptoe into a magical place when the elect and the dead of Mashiach rise first and be beamed up. That's gonna be the closest thing to a magical place. That's because we're gonna be changed in a moment and in the twinkling of an eye. Okay, that's gonna be the closest thing to a magical place, because we're gonna meet the Lord there. We're gonna be in the chariots, baby. And it says, and blast off and kiss the moon tonight and watch the world go crazy from outer space, because they're gonna be on the sea, the sea of the glass. They're gonna see America begin messed up, man, from hell and back. Okay, and blast off into the sky, because that's where you're gonna be beamed up into the clouds, which were the clouds in the sky. All right, man. Oh wow, I just looked at the time, 31 minutes. Didn't even realize that. But through the Spirit Akim, I'm gonna go ahead and end here. I pray this lesson was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. And as always, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, And it's on to the next one, brothers. Shalom.